What's up guys, Ryan here. Today we're going to look at month 11 of my passive income journey, where I made $3,752 of profit from Amazon FBA, $1,498 of royalties from Amazon merch, and $244 of profit from Dropshipped Print-on-Demand sales. As usual, there's a story behind these numbers, so let's dig into it. So Amazon FBA's got an interesting story to tell for the month of February. I did $32,000 of revenue and only $3,752 of profit for an 11% profit margin. Now, if you're thinking that that meant on every sale my average profit margin was $11, you'd be right. But this is actually averaging out 9 profitable SKUs against 8 SKUs that I was taking a loss on. Now, again, there was a big learning curve that I was facing. I mean, I had been doing Amazon FBA for less than a year at this point, and it does take time. There's ups, there's downs, and you're gonna have some successes, but also some failures. Now, one of my biggest failures that was dragging my profit margins down was a product. I guess I could just even tell you what it was. It was like a beer pong box set where it was like a cardboard box, plastic cups inside, and ping pong balls were supposed to be in the box to go with the cups, and then you had everything you needed to play beer pong. Unfortunately, you can't ship ping pong balls by air or by sea. Granted, I'm sure it happens all the time, but you're not supposed to do it because of the gas that's inside them. So I found this out after paying manufacturing and arranging shipment and all that. Then I had to pay my supplier additional money so that he could hire people to remove them, and then I tried to sell this product as just cups. The reality is it wasn't even worth shipping it to the United States. I should have just had them trash it and taken the L. But lesson learned, that was a crappy experience. Also, there was a second SKU from my first brand that I ever launched on Amazon. I tried to branch off into a variation of the product that was like a truly different product, but kind of under the same niche. And what I ended up running into was another shipping restriction, where in order to get the, additional documentation or clearance required to ship it, you needed to pay like 2x the normal shipping fee. These only made up 2 of the 8 SKUs I was selling at a loss, but they made up the biggest losses by far. The other SKUs that were selling at a loss, some of them were just new ones that I had just launched. Again, big advertising fees trying to rank. I did launch 2 new SKUs this month in that first brand, so nothing crazy, just variations of the original products I launched. A couple of the other negative ones were these really oversized, massive products that I mentioned I sold a lot of in December that I just launched. And the real issue wasn't that I didn't have enough profit built in. It was that if anything was wrong with them, they were a high dollar item, over $100 each. I had 5 SKUs of them selling for over $100 each. And if anything was wrong, people just send them back. And the shipping one direction, even with Amazon's steeply discounted rates, was $20 to $30, so that could easily mess up your margins. Anyways, Amazon FBA, I still lucked out. I had one SKU that did, let me check, my most profitable SKU did $2,487 of profit, which pretty much saved the month. If it wasn't for that, I would have had a really tough month. So that one SKU alone made up more than half the profits. That's how the story goes with Amazon. That's why you always have to be launching new products. All right, so Amazon merch, I did $1,498 of profit on $6,952 of revenue and 349 sales in total. My best-selling shirt for the month was my previous month's bestseller, and the previous month before that, and the previous month before that. So when you have a hot-selling shirt and it ranks high on primary keywords that people are searching for, it's just going to bring in, recurring revenue until the trend dies. So I was reaping the benefit of that. I wanted to share with you a story about my second best-selling shirt, though, and I'll even give you the niche. And there's a purpose behind this. So the second best-selling shirt at the time was based on a popular computer game known as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short. And because the game was such a big hit, there were PUBG shirts everywhere, all over Amazon and other websites, and they were selling like crazy. The problem was PUBG Corporation, who made the game, trademarked PUBG on t-shirts, and all of a sudden, all the listings were removed and there was a big void of PUBG shirts. So what I did was I didn't actually write PUBG, PUBG on any of my shirts. So I deleted the ones that weren't automatically removed and I re-uploaded them because they didn't say PUBG, and then I didn't write PUBG in the listings anywhere. And as a result, they sold Because number one, the competition was gone, and number two, I wasn't infringing. I wasn't doing anything wrong. They were just, because I actually played the game, I had firsthand knowledge and was able to come up with some really funny, really clever designs. And then, if you're creative enough with keywords, or, you leverage AMS, Amazon Marketing Services, to send some PUBG query traffic to your listings, even though your listings don't say PUBG, that also works. So, just staying on top of things, taking advantage of some of these little loopholes like AMS can make you some money in the long run. Dropshipped Print-on-Demand, I made $244.57 of profit on 52 sales. Of the 52 sales, 49 came from Amazon and 3 came from Etsy. Although my Etsy sales went up in the big Q4 sales rush, I wasn't smart enough to capitalize on that by listing more products on Etsy. So the majority of my sales came from Amazon, and of the 49 Amazon sales, the majority of them were FBA coffee mugs, because if you sell on Gearbubble, they have the option of sending in mugs for fulfillment by Amazon, which I'll make a blog post about how to do that if you guys want. Anyways, $244. There was still more potential than I was realizing at the time, and you live and you learn. So in total, I did $5,669.01 of profit in February 2018, the 11th month of my passive income journey. Definitely not bad, but there were still ways I could improve. I mentioned how I was losing money on a bunch of SKUs in FBA, and on merch, you can always do more with your merch account. You could spend all day uploading and finding the hottest niches. I didn't give merch my full attention. Also, while I was leveraging Amazon Marketing Services or AMS in a strategic way, I definitely could have also advertised more of my listings. But either way, almost $1,500 of profit there, not bad. And Dropshipped Print-on-Demand, I was really underutilizing, but down the road, I would eventually figure out how to make money off of Amazon. So that just about does it for this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Any interaction from you helps rank this video and get it more views. I appreciate you checking it out, and I'll see you at the next one.
Wherever she goes, I go, we roll, we go. Flying over cities down to Rio, it's Rio. Love that I feel, oh nothing lasts forever, but I'm down for the minute, so just chill.